Hey guys, I am back with a haul from Southbound Soap Company. I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks. I kind of slowed my roll on the wax just a little bit based on the fact that I spent a small fortune at Christmas time. So I do have a couple of orders coming in, mostly orders that I placed during Christmas time that were like pour to order that weren't supposed to come until they had like a 4 to 6 week turnaround time or something like that. So I do have a couple of orders like that coming in, but mostly I've kind of been slowing my roll a little bit. I did place a rather large custom order this week with a vendor, but yeah, for the most part on like the ready to ship restocks and stuff, I haven't really been participating too much. But with Southbound, I've been not participating in her ready to ship restocks, mostly just to give other people an opportunity because they're super competitive and because I was pretty much getting tided over with her monthly samplers. But what I've noticed is I'm kind of blowing through the monthly samplers. I'm not really holding on to anything. And so my Southbound wax stash is dwindling. And so I really did want to place an order this time. She had some excellent scents. And I will say a couple of things. Rachel has gotten a shop at this point, so she's going to start working out of a shop rather than working out of her home, which is really exciting because she's going to be able to pour more volume because she has more storage space. So that's going to be really cool. She is kicking around the idea of bringing the custom orders back, which is nice. She had kind of suspended her custom ordering a couple of months ago, and I'm still on the list for custom, so I was a little disappointed, but whenever she brings those back, she's going to pick right back up on the list where she left off, so that's kind of awesome. And she's just going to be able to pour more volume. So her ready to ship restocks shouldn't sell out quite so fast. Now, I will say this particular restock is the smoothest one I have ever participated in. There was little to no negativity. She had a cart hold. There wasn't any drama. It was just really nice and refreshing to be able to get onto that site. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still have to be quick, but there weren't any glitches. As far as I know, no drama. It was basically boom, you got in, you got out, you ordered your stuff, and it was good to go. So it's not a huge order. I never really place huge orders from Southbound simply because with Rachel being a one-man show, she just doesn't pour that much. I mean, she pours quite a bit for like a one person, but for me to jump in there and order a huge volume just isn't fair. So I tried to stick to like the things that I really wanted and keep a decent size order and not go nuts. So with that being said, it arrived today. It was packaged adorably, as always, in the tissue paper with the little crinkly, like Easter grass looking stuff. And we've got her business card and all of that good stuff, as always. So let me go ahead here and get into the haul. So she sent me 2 samples. This one is blueberry cheesecake ice cream. I do not have scent notes for this, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Super cute little teddy bears. And with these little tiny ones, I usually melt both of them at once. With the ones like this that are like the 6-packs, I've never had a problem. Like these are a little bit less than an ounce, but I've never had a problem just plopping one in. They throw like a dream. You don't need to melt multiples of these, even though it's not quite an ounce of wax for one. But these are smaller, so I usually melt both of the sample pieces at the same time. This is blueberry cheesecake ice cream. Pretty strong on the blueberry, a little bit of tartness. Definitely getting from the cream cheese aspect. Not really picking out ice cream, but I feel like it's probably just blending it together to make it sweet. So that is that one. And her blueberry is excellent too. She's got a great blueberry. And then we have super sugar cookies in the ice cream shape. Now these are really sweet. These are really, really sweet. In a good way. I mean, I love really sweet, but after what I just said about melting 2 at once, I don't know if I'm going to need 2 with these. Just a really sweet, like frosted sugar cookie scent is what I'm getting here. Yummy. Yummy. Okay, so those were my samples, and now on to the actual order. When I got my Christmas sampler, one of the samples that I got at that point in time was almond cookies. And I actually didn't even follow the general rule and let it cure. I melted it because it smelled so good. And this thing threw like a dream. And I literally melted it probably a week after I got it. So when she listed these this time on the Restock, I knew I had to grab a couple packs. So this is a little Christmas bulb, Christmas light bulb shape. And scent notes are going to be toasted almond, rich vanilla cream, cookie dough, and sweet spices. This is not super sweet. This isn't like that super sugar cookie. That one is super, super sweet. This is a lighter scent. I mean, it's almond. Almond throws really well, but it is a lighter bakery scent. Think along the lines of like maybe a tea cake. Like a tea cake scent without the tea. But it's super, super good. And I was really excited to see that she had poured those for the Restock. So I got 2 packs of those because she offered them in 3 packs rather than the 6 pack. So I needed to get 2. So there's that. Then I got Mystery Man. This one has been stocked quite a few times. Like I want to say maybe 2 or 3 times since she ever poured it. I've never gotten it, not even in a sample. But this is a Lush Lord of Misrule dupe. Now on her website, her scent notes are listed as sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver, sorry. But I happen to know Lord of Misrule is patchouli, black pepper, and vanilla. So I don't know if the oils she used, like I'm assuming she's accurate in her description of what oils she used, but this is dead on. Look how cute the mustaches are. But this is dead on dupe of Lord of Misrule. By far the best one that I've smelled. I've smelled kind of a lot of them from different vendors. That scent really took off as far as wax dupes in the last few months, and I've sniffed quite a few of them, and this one is probably the most spot on that I have smelled. Yummy. I'm going to enjoy that for sure. Winterberry Noel was in the Christmas sampler, and it was one that I melted just recently, but on cold sniff, my whole family loved it. This one is cool peppermint, sweet delicious berries, and vanilla bean Noel. She has done Winterberry by itself before, and it's good. It's a really nice berry. But this one with the vanilla bean Noel and the mint mixed in is even better. So, so good. It really is like a nice, cool berry scent. It's a little tart. Her berry does tend to be a little bit tart, but I kind of like it that way. I prefer tart when it comes to fruit. So I was glad to get a hold of that one. Pink peppermint back here. This is one that's kind of like, I don't know if she had the chunk muffins this time. I didn't really look because I knew what I wanted and I just kind of went for it and got in and got out. But this is kind of similar to like a chunk muffin where you can cut it and get like 3 to 4 melts out of it. This one is pink sugar, fresh peppermint, and vanilla. This is a great, I love pink peppermints for like going to sleep. It's a really, really nice bedroom scent, I think. And it's very, very pretty. So glad to have that one, of course. And honestly, this whole order is fabulous. I have nothing to complain about this entire order. Mandarin Mimosa is I think it's a new one to her. This one is tangy lemon, mandarin orange, bergamot, red grapefruit, tropical guava, and sparkling champagne. This one is the strongest one on cold of all of them. In the face. Like as soon as I open it, in the face. And I think it's probably going to be the red grapefruit that is like the strongest note and what I smell right off the bat. But it's definitely all in there. There's a little bit of a fizzy note as far as the sparkling champagne, but it's mostly going to be a tart, fruity blend, mainly citrus, obviously with the lemon, mandarin orange, bergamot, grapefruit. I mean, it's a strong citrus scent, but you gotta like grapefruit because that's going to be the prominent note on that one, or at least that's what I'm smelling. And then finally, this is my first bakery bag that I have ever had from her, and I've been buying from her for years. But finally, we've got Vanilla Rose Champagne. I was so excited about this being poured. So excited. This one is described as a Rosy Darling, which is lush rose jam type. She has what I think is probably the best rose jam dupe in the industry. So there's that. But it's Rosy Darling, which is that, combined with a sparkling sweet vanilla champagne. This is spectacular, you guys. This reminds me, I get where she's going with the vanilla champagne. This reminds me very, very much of a scent that I love of hers that is called Soda Pop Shop, which is like a blend of different sodas. I mean, it's mainly a lemon lime soda, but there's also like a strawberry soda and an orange soda mixed in. This smells to me like rose jam mixed with that. It is so bright and sparkly and effervescent, and the rose jam is definitely there. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is so good. This is literally, I think if somebody asked me, you know, what are my 2 favorite scents from Southbound Soap Company? My answer is going to be Rosy Darling and Soda Pop Shop. Those are my 2 ultimate favorites from her, and this literally smells like she blended the 2 to my nose. So this is utter perfection. And I kind of wish I would have gotten more than 1 bag, but it's cool. This bag has 12 melts in it. I've got 12 melts of this, and when she gets picked up on that custom ordering again, I know what's going on my custom. Anyway, so that is my haul, and she has got Valentine's Day samplers getting ready to come out within the next couple of weeks. There is going to be a giveaway going on in the Facebook group within the coming week, I believe, and some other little fun activities and things of that nature in there. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, go ahead and give a request if you use Facebook. I am the admin of her Facebook group, so either Rachel or I will approve you. And yeah, that is it for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have an excellent rest of your day.